I feel a tension in my teeth, like
Hmm.
crunching.
Let's have Archangel Michael place his net of white light around that tension, that crunching feeling in the teeth, all the way around where that tension exists and the energies attach. When you focus deeper on that tenseness in the teeth, what color do you sense that to be?
Red.
I'd like to speak to that red energy. If it had anything to say and wants to say anything, what would it say?
Fuck off.
I know you want me to fuck off, but this one has asked me here to help her, and in turn, you're in this conversation. And this is a free will universe, and you don't have permission to be there. What is it that you're doing there in this one?
Gnashing her teeth.
Why is it that you're gnashing her teeth?
Demons do.
And who sent you here to this one?
I'm not here, I'm outside you.
I see. So if you're outside of her field, how are you able to make her teeth gnash?
That's a lie.
What's a lie?
I'm not outside you.
So who sent you here to this one? To give her issues?
The devil.
What did the devil want you to do to this one? What was your job? What do you do to this one?
This is the angel speaking.
What do you need to tell me?
It's not anything, Sam. We were just testing you.
I see. Why did she need to do this test?
We're speaking in your right ear
And what was the test? What did we need to test Sam on?
so she can hear who's who.
And so when you speak, you come through the right ear.
Yes, we do.
Thank you for joining us today. What is this with this loss from light entity that's in the jaw?
It's a demon.
Hmm. And since you have joined us here, the angels will speak to you. When did this demon get into this one? What caused it or allowed it to get in there?
Today.
When did it come in?
Today.
Today. And how did it come in? How was it allowed into her field?
In her sleep.
And what was she going through? Was that because of the nightmarish dreams and stuff she had?
Yes, it was.
And how can she better protect herself then when she goes into sleep? How can she prevent this from happening?
Put the protection up.
Did she forget to put those protections up last night?
Yes, she did.
See. And so this demon hasn't been there very long to cause a lot of issues?
No.
Beautiful, thank you. Do you want me to remove this demon like we always do, or would you like to help us with this?
You can remove them, Sam.
Beautiful. Let's have Sam go ahead and remove them. Let's walk her through how she can do this. How would you like her to do it?
I would like to ask for the help of the angels and of Tony to help me remove any bad entities, negative energy that is attached to me all around me. I can currently see the triangle of white light, which has now grown to be white light.
Hmm.
I would like to ask for the white tuning fork
Hmm.
for white light to flow through my body.
Beautiful. I'm going to strike that tuning fork now. What is happening as I strike that tuning fork?
I start to get a slight spinning sensation.
Hmm.
I would like to ask the angels to help with any spinning sensations.
Beautiful.
The entity seems to be concentrated in the stomach.
Hmm. The one that was in the jaw.
Yeah,
Hmm. Let's have Archangel Michael place that net of white light around the stomach area as well, all the way around where these energies are attached. Continue, Sam.
yeah, the entity may speak if they wish to tell us their story so we can help them.
And is this entity that's in the stomach the same that's in the jaw and it just came in last night?
Yes, it is.
Let's have the angels give that entity a message of what its journey can look like after it detaches from us. It doesn't belong here. What do they show it or say to it?
They're showing them the life that they could have.
You can continue on with removal, Sam. Just tell me what you're doing so we have record of it. Tell us what the progress is. What does the entity say about the life it could have?
It's beautiful.
And what does it think about going with the angels to heal and continue on its journey?
I think the angels say that's it. Help them to move on.
What did the angel say again?
Help them to move on.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead. If that entity is demons ready to move on and willing to go with the angels into the light and heal and continue on its journey, let's go ahead and show that it has the light within it, deep inside its beingness. Tell it to look for that tiny spark. Let me know when it finds that spark.
Yeah, they see it.
Beautiful. Have it expand that spark out to wrap it in its own internal power source. Then how's that light feel to it?
I just have in my hand ear saying, no, they don't. Yes, they do. No, they don't. Yes, they do.
Where's that coming from? Is there multiples there, or is it just one?
It sounds like that the messages are coming from the bad entity and not the angels.
Yes. And so does that entity see and feel that light that it's wrapped in its own internal power source?
It's so bright.
And how does it feel about moving on, moving with the angels back home?
Yes, please.
Beautiful. Why don't you go ahead, Sam, and count this entity out. Have that entity pull all its energy and place it into that net, and you go ahead and count them out.
You want me to count from 3?
Yes, go ahead. You do the removal.
3, putting all of the energy into the net of white light. 2, detaching the bad negative energy and taking my energy back. 1, the angels lifting bad negative energy away now, lifting the spirit away. I have a spinning feeling if the angels would help to settle that, please.
Beautiful. You can go ahead and cut that cord between you two. Cutting that cord. Is there anything that you want to tell that energy before it goes? Or anything that energy wants to say to you?
I hope you move on to a better place. I've said to the energy.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
They say thank you, Sam. I will go now.
Beautiful. Now, Sam, go ahead and cut that final cord between the two of you. Cut that cord and watch that entity, that energy go into the lightest source with the angels to continue on its journey and heal. And so let's fill that place with healing light. What color light do you want to place into that area?
White.
Beautiful. I'm going to strike the tuning fork for the white light to assist. I want you to focus that energy in there. Envision that frequency swirling around, the cells coming back online, filling up that void, that place that it was. No more issues. All those lower density feelings and emotions just fall away as it comes back online and the energy is flowing again. How does that look now and feel?
I have a slight spinning feeling, but it's kind of like a good pulsing over my body.
Mm-hmm.
Like the energy has been removed, but I now feel good.
Beautiful. And the angels are with us and gathered around us. And while they're helping to heal, would you continue with the scan and scan down your body with the angels' help and look for any low
Yeah,
level?
I think I'm still spinning maybe because hopefully maybe they're still a bit in there. Maybe they're not. Are they completely detached? I think they are. No, they're not
What is not?
completely detached.
Beautiful. You go ahead and you cut that cord between the two and completely detach them so the angels can assist them back into the light. And watch that entity go, that cord being detached and that entity going into the light.
They're pulling all of the suckers off.
Yes, beautiful. Let me know when that's completely detached and removed. The angels have assisted that energy away.
They describe it like an octopus, the way it's stuck. They're removing it.
Beautiful. We know when that's completely detached and we can proceed.
He said keep still in future because I moved my foot. I'm not sure what that means for them if I move.
The angels told you to keep still in the future.
Yeah, but I don't know if they're just testing me talking like the voices do.
Just take note of when the angels speak, how that feels so we can identify the difference. Is that completely removed now?
Spinning feeling has stopped, and I think the angels say that they can talk through my heartbeat, but that's what the voices used to do.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. I'd like to speak to the angels if I can. May I speak to the angels?
Yes, he can.
Which one am I speaking to?
Archangel Michael.
Beautiful. Thank you for joining us today, Michael, in this session. We need to help this one to be able to discern between your speaking and any negative entities that might be around her. How can she identify between the two?
It's not Archangel Michael, it's Archangel Raphael.
Thank you, Raphael, for joining us. Can you help this one to discern between when her higher self or when you or her team of light are speaking? Where does this come from? So we can identify the two. What is it that you're
We,
showing?
we sound very similar to
Hmm.
you. That's why it's so difficult
Hmm.
for you.
Can you give her a feeling so that she can identify and discern the difference? How does it feel when you speak? What kind of a feeling does she get in her body?
I had a feeling in my chest. He said, "Is that me?"
Hmm.
And is Raphael the green energy?
Hmm.
He is.
Yes.
Okay. Then I believe that it could have been him.
Yes. Beautiful. I'd like to speak to Raphael again. I'd like to speak to him. Raphael, since you have joined us in this session, is there any other entities on this one that we need to remove today? Or any blockages or attachments?
He said that the previous feeling was not him because it was too painful,
Hmm.
the feeling.
Yes. And that feeling that she felt that was painful, was that entity that we just removed, or was it another one?
He gave me another feeling in my
Hmm.
chest region.
Yes.
That was him.
Hmm. And how did that feel? If you can describe it.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
He, uh, he's done all of them, but he wanted to show me the difference. The last one, the third one he did was very strong.
Hmm.
Made me jump.
Beautiful.
It's a very unusual feeling.
Yes. Now that he did that and gave you that feeling, will you be able to discern the difference between the messages that come through?
Yes. And he's just, I think he said, thank you for the other day when I saw a sculpture of him in a museum the other day,
Hmm.
and I spent some time looking into his eyes and thanking him for all of his help during the sessions to remove entities. And it's very nice to have a connection with him like this.
Yes.
Feels very special. No, I can't thank him and the angels and all light beings enough for all of their help.
Raphael, what is your connection to this one? What can you share with us about your connection to this one?
He has good light energy.
Beautiful. And are you who she should call on when she needs assistance?
He said that we can use to help others.
We can use his help to help others, or say that again for me.
The good light energy that I have, he said that we can use to help others.
Yes, she's a very strong light. Is that the reason? Is because she's so connected and open? Is that the reason for all these voices that were coming in?
They're saying that I'm special, but
Mhm.
I find it hard to believe.
Yes, it's hard to wrap the little mind around that. Why don't you go ahead and ask them what makes you so special so they can help you understand?
Um, I don't know whether I believe what they're saying. Apparently I should though.
What are they saying?
They say because I'm a god.
Yes,
Everyone is a god.
yes. Let's ask him, are you a fractal of Archangel Raphael? Is that why you have that connection with him?
Yes, apparently I am.
Beautiful. We're all fractals of greater beings here to do a mission and to help others. Is that what they're saying? What else is being said?
He's just saying, do you know if it's definitely me talking? But I don't know unless he does the feeling in my chest.
Hmm. We can identify how it sounds as well, how the frequency of that talking is, in addition to the feeling, how that frequency feels and sounds. Let's ask Raphael if this session is to help you to train to discern between the voices and the frequencies coming in.
Yes, it is.
Hmm. Beautiful. And so when Raphael, the angels speak, what is that frequency? How does that frequency sound or feel?
They don't shout. There's no ringing in my ear.
So do you have a good grasp on how that feels or sounds when it comes in? What's happening now?
He's saying that I need to know that I'm strong because it sounds very similar.
Hmm.
And he's saying that I'm clear now,
Beautiful.
but I need to stay. I think they could have prevented it from happening, but
Hmm.
they wanted to teach me to do it.
Yes. And so let's check with Raphael, since Raphael is our higher self, the highest version of ourselves. Let's check with Raphael what you need to do to better protect yourself. What is it that you need to do?
The armor works, draw it, think it, see it.
Yes. And should she do that at nighttime as well before she goes to sleep?
At least morning and night.
How about her internal sun? Let's tell her how that protects her. She's a very bright light and a very powerful person. How does her own source light protect her?
Imagine your sun's warmth. It's very good, it's very bright. Remember what I say.
Go ahead and say what he's saying so we have record of it so you can remember.
Yeah, he said, now you have it recorded.
Hmm.
Listen to me.
Say that again.
Listen to me. You have got a problem.
What is the problem?
It sounds like he's saying you have to take out the trash.
Yes. Go ahead and ask him what trash he's speaking of.
You have to clean yourself. You do it like this.
Go ahead and say what he's showing you so we have record of it.
Take your right hand
Hmm.
and put it on your head.
Hmm. And what's next?
Put your left hand on your stomach. Think about good things. Think about cleaning. There's a noise in my stomach. He said, did you notice that? Take out the trash.
Hmm. What did you notice in your stomach?
There was a big noise there.
What is that?
Remove it through your third eye.
And how is it that you remove it through your third eye? Do you envision it coming out that way?
It just says, think about cleaning.
Mhm. And how did that trash get there?
It's left over from the entities.
And does focusing light into those areas, does that help? If you
They
need,
will try to fight you. I remember they're laughing at me.
who's laughing?
The entities
Where are these entities at?
around me.
Let's go ahead and as we're taking out the trash and cleaning out residue of those entities, is there any way we can push those entities further out of our field so they can't even enter into our space or even have a conversation with us? How do we do that?
He said, because I believe that I'm speaking to him, then I am able to,
Hmm.
and that I was able to, well, this is just my knowledge now.
Hmm.
I was able to understand when the bad entity was trying to speak or laugh at me because of what they said.
Hmm.
They don't sound really different because they kind of speak through the same, I guess, the same way,
Hmm.
but it's what they say and how they say it.
Hmm. So he's just teaching that so you can discern which is which.
He said, "Good, Sam, you are learning."
And is there a way that she can push these entities out further so that they can't even connect with her?
He said it will be difficult because they pretend to be us.
But can we get to the point where we can raise the frequency so high that they can't even be in our presence?
You need to do more work.
What kind of work does she need to do?
He said that he didn't tell me to put my hand on my head and my stomach.
But by doing that, she's connecting the chakra points. Is that correct? What is it that's happening?
I think the voices are trying to interrupt and talk over him, talk like him.
What if we let it be known that these entities, since we know how to identify which is which, any of these entities that are talking to us and getting close to us, will help and assist them to the light?
He confirmed connecting the chakras by doing this with my hand here and
Yes.
now take out the trash.
Let me know when all that trash is taken out, turned over to the angels so they can change it into high frequency and vibration.
Will you help any entities move on, please?
And who are you asking that of?
I was asking the angels and they said thank you.
Beautiful. What happens when they assist them to the light?
He said that I am clear now and I can relax.
Beautiful. So you can go back to a position of comfort. And so, Raphael, if she lets it be known that any entity that is not for her highest good and that of her highest vibration, if it enters her space, she will have you, the angels, assist them to the light.
Can you repeat that, please?
Can she put it out there and let it be known that any voices or entities that enter into her space that are not for her highest good and the highest vibration, that she will have the angels assist and move them to the light?
Yes.
Will that help? Is that her job? Is that might be what she needs to do, is help these lower vibrational beings to the light? Is that why they're coming in and speaking?
Yes, this is your job. You need to be much stronger.
Is there any practices and stuff that will help her to become stronger?
There's a ringing sound, and he says that they're trying to speak to me.
The angels are trying to speak.
No, some bad entities are, but you can choose when to listen.
Beautiful. What else needs to be shown to her? You said she's clean and clear of entities, and she can remove these and assist these to the light. I'd like to do a chakra balance and rebuild if she's clear and clean.
He said, please go ahead with a chakra rebuild, and he will enjoy it.
Beautiful. Thank you. How does that aura look now?
Very good. Raphael says, yeah, feels very good.
What is Raphael doing?
He said it's very good.
Beautiful.
It's just what I was thinking.
Beautiful.